Welcome back, everybody. We are leaving Ioannina, as you saw in our last vlog, and now we're headed to Meteora. So we've been talking about going to Meteora since the first time we came to Greece, but we've just never gotten around to it because it is a bit of a drive from Athens. It's at least about a 3.5-hour drive. So we've just never had the chance to do it, but everyone says how incredibly beautiful it is. So of course, today is Harley's birthday. So we thought we would do something special and go out to see Meteora finally. And hopefully it won't be too busy because we are here during the off season. It is February currently right now, so it should be pretty quiet. So if you're unfamiliar with Meteora, I've asked ChatGPT to give me a synopsis, but essentially it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and these are essentially towering rock formations near the town of Kalabaka, and it's in central Greece. So what makes Meteora so special is that literally on top of these rock formations, they built monasteries on top of them. So according to ChatGPT, the name Meteora literally means suspended in the air. Oh my God, you guys. This looks like
3D.
It belongs in another universe. Okay, y'all, we've made it to Meteora. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. We're actually just checking into our Airbnb, and we're staying in the town of Kalabaka, which is right next to the rock formations of Meteora. Oh my gosh, how lovely is our Airbnb? Oh my gosh, how cute is our Airbnb? It's so comfortable. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is this place? I literally feel like I am on Pandora or something. This is incredible. All right, so we have made it to one of the most beautiful of all the monasteries here in Meteora. Now, the cool thing is that you have the option to drive or to hike up here. We've chosen to drive because we have a little one, but you can make the hike down from, I think it is called Kastraki village. I'll double check and I'll put it in the description for you guys. So we've just parked the car and we are going to head inside of the monastery. Now, it typically is around €3 to get inside of the monastery. And also women need to be wearing skirts, which I don't have one, but they will provide one here at the entrance. Oh my gosh, y'all, it is chilly, chilly, chilly. I've got on my fleece and a jacket on top of that. Oh man, it is chilly here. Okay, now I'm putting on my skirt. They had some skirts here at the entrance that you can use. It's so hard to describe how beautiful this place is. I'm so glad that we came. I know I keep saying it, but it is so hard to describe how beautiful, how spiritual this place feels. You can feel the spiritual energy and just exactly why they decided to build the monasteries here in this exact place.
right, we're just leaving the first monastery. I'll put the name of it here. I think this one, I know for sure it starts with a V. We are off to the next monastery. So it is around 3 o'clock. So you have to be a little strategic about how you plan your visit because of the fact that a lot of them close around 4, 5 o'clock, sometimes even as early as 2 or 3. So it's also a good idea to get here earlier in the day. So we have just come from all the way up there. As you can see, but basically this is how they got things up and down to the monastery. Incredible. So another tip for you if you are coming here to Meteora is to bring some cash. So they do charge you to enter the monasteries. Normally it's about €3 per person. I wasn't sure if they took card payment, so we just brought cash. And also they have some really nice bathroom facilities here that are very clean, very modern and updated. And it does take at least €1 to use the restroom. So it's also just good to also have a few coins on you too. All right, we're leaving the Valarum Monastery. And now we are headed to one last monastery before we desperately need to get some food.
These dogs are just so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He is living the best life right now.
So it's really nice. We stopped at a viewpoint earlier climbing up to the monasteries, and we ran into a tour bus, and the tour guide there was so sweet, and he gave us a map and basically gave us some tips on how to make the most of our visit here since we're here midday at Meteora, and a lot of the monasteries close around that 4 or 5 o'clock time frame.
All right, so we're at one of the furthest to last monasteries called St. Stephen's. And this one is nice because it closes pretty late in the day. So it closes around 5:30, I believe. So we're currently at the viewpoint now for probably one of the most impressive monasteries here called the Holy Trinity. And it is beautiful, you guys. We have finished checking out the monasteries here at Meteora, and now it's time to eat some dinner. We decided to eat at a restaurant called Meteora Panorama.
Alright. I'm pretty sure it's just because Harley and I are so hungry, but we are devouring this bread. It's very good. Light, fluffy, crunchy on the outside. They also gave us a really fresh olive oil dip and also like a homemade dip, which kind of tastes like a, maybe like a sour cream sauce. Cheers! Happy birthday!
All right, Harley and I both got the pasta with some smoked salmon in it. It looks very, very delicious. Let's check it out and see how it tastes.
Oh my god. I have no words, that is bomb.
No words.
I know, it's so good.
But yeah, it's really good. So fresh. That's good.
We are here this morning to say goodbye to Meteora before we head back to Athens. We had an incredible dinner last night, one of the best dinners we've had in a very long time, which is hard to say because we have been eating so good on this trip. If you saw our last vlog from Ioannina, I'm telling you, Greece has the most incredible food, especially Ioannina. But last night at Meteora Panorama Restaurant, oh, the dinner was divine. And no pun intended in this very spiritual place. We're up this morning because we are actually going to go fly the drone and get some good shots here of Meteora for you guys. So cue the drone. Way to go, babe.
Got him.
It's seriously so wild how this place exists. I was reading about this place and how it formed, and apparently over 160 million years ago or something like that, this used to actually be a riverbed. And over time, these rock formations were created by the erosion and, of course, all the elements, and now stands Meteora. All right, everybody, our time here in Meteora has come to an end. Now we are headed back on our way to Athens. We've made it back to Athens and we've just dropped off some of our bags. So if you're ever in need of storing your luggage somewhere until your Airbnb is ready, I highly recommend using Bounce. You can find them pretty much all over the place, especially in Europe. And it's typically just businesses who are open to holding your bags for you. And it doesn't cost a lot depending on how many bags you have. It cost us 30 euros because we had a lot of bags with us today, but otherwise it allows us to be, you know, pretty free, and we can roam around the city until our Airbnb is ready. So right now we're gonna go head over to grab some food. Now, I know this sounds a little odd, but we're gonna go grab some Mexican food. But hear me out, guys. In Syros, it's really hard to get a variety of food options on the island. So when we're in Athens, we try to find as many international foods as possible. So next up is lunch at a place called Ancho, Mexican food.
Okay, y'all, the food. I was gonna be a bit skeptical about the shrimp, but this is really good. Honestly,
This is really good.
it's really good. Oh, honestly, better than Chipotle. Man, feels like it was a club in there. All right, that food was delicious, y'all. If we had that in the States, Chipotle would go out of business, okay? All right, next up, we're gonna go get Zozo some ice cream because she has been begging for it since we got here. So we're gonna go over to a place that I've been wanting to try called Sugar Killer. Oh my gosh, the tiramisu is delicious, you guys. So the cool thing about this place is that everything is vegan. So if you want something vegan when you come to Athens, this is the spot to come. What type of ice cream do you have?
Pink. And chocolate on there.
And chocolate on there.
And you have chocolate on there too.
I do. How is it?
There.
Y'all, that place was really good. And also, Harley pointed out to me, not only was everything vegan in there, but it's also sugar-free. So needless to say, this is now gonna be my spot every time I wanna take Zozo to get some ice cream, because how cool is that? Sugar-free ice cream that actually tastes good. All right, everybody, we've officially made it to our Airbnb here in Piraeus at the port because we're going home to Syros tomorrow. So we just want to thank you for hanging out with us on this episode. And if you like this episode, make sure you hit the like button. And also if you want to subscribe to follow along on our family's adventures on how we live and travel abroad, we'd love to see you on the next one. Bye.